Well, good afternoon. Look at that beautiful blue sky in Grand Forks. Some of us getting to see plenty of blue, other spots enjoying some areas of rain. If you want more rain, I know a lot of folks do right now to get some soil moisture back in. Of course, it's right during harvest, so it's a tricky game. You don't want a lot of mud out there either. So here's a look at what we've got going on. We've had some showers over the last 24 hours, and we're going to continue to see that potential. But notice how in the metro area, Grand Forks and in Fargo, things are pretty quiet. We do have some showers down to the southwest, but not a whole lot showing up on our radar map here in the valley. But looking to the south, you can see down along the I-90 corridor back through Sioux Falls and southern parts of Minnesota, there's more rain happening there, and this is all lifting northward. So this is an area we're going to continue to watch as the day goes along. And as we step over to the weather wall, expect to see more of those clouds moving in, creeping in into the southern valley here. So gradually that's going to be building up. Until then, there are places where we're getting lots of sun, and that's going to have a big impact on our high temperatures in some places today. We'll get to that in a moment. But over the last 24 hours, we saw our first round of rain and thunder approach the Highway 281 corridor, the James River Valley, and back up through Devil's Lake and Langdon. That was the first round. Then overnight, late last night and into the morning hours this morning, we saw another one pushing through the South Central Valley, and Fargo-Moorhead had some rain in and around the metro, but it depended on where you were. We got a report of 0.61 inches of rain in the Horace area, but up at the airport in Fargo, about a quarter of an inch. So big difference there, and it varied in the metro. Basically, if you were more closer to that Horace or West Fargo area, you saw a little bit more rain. We could add to that coming up for today. So I mentioned temperatures. We've got lots of sun in the east. That's where temperatures are into the 70s ahead of the cold front. We're in the mid-70s already. Fargo's at 70 degrees. It's 72 in Grand Forks. Some 60s out to the west on the other side of the front with some drier air there, and so we're less likely to see some showers in that area here today. Elsewhere, we're looking at winds that are light or even calm still this afternoon, and that will continue. It shouldn't be too strong unless we have a thunderstorm moving through, which creates its own wind, and could see some gusty winds with that. So through the rest of the day today, expect to have some spotty areas of rain and thunder starting to develop. So this is 4 o'clock. You can see over into Lakes Country, up into northwest Minnesota, some spotty areas of yellow, orange, red, indicating heavy rainfall rates and likely a thunderstorm going on. It's not necessarily widespread, so we're looking at a lot of areas not getting much, or maybe you get one shot throughout the entire day and that's it. That could be something that you experience. And then other places like Devil's Lake may not see anything at all. So it just depends on where you are, and that's the scattered nature of thunder showers as well. Heading into this evening, still some spotty rain and thunder showers continuing, especially in our eastern counties. That doesn't mean we're done though into North Dakota, especially southeastern North Dakota. This is what we're looking at for tomorrow morning. We're going to see some temperatures starting in the upper 50s to some low 60s, and the potential for this rain and thunder to continue on through your Friday. Here's noon tomorrow, still tracking the potential for some showers and some thunder showers lingering even into the 5 o'clock hour. So if you have some Friday evening plans, maybe to head out to a football game in some of these areas, you're going to want to keep an eye on that radar, and you can do that on your Valley News Live weather app as you're out and about here for Friday. Here's a look at your 7-day planner. We've got some shower chances and thunder shower chances off and on through the next day or two, and then, by the way, Friday is the first day of October. We're looking at some beautiful October weather starting Saturday.
It's interesting. The last few days we were literally burning up. Like, it was high.
It was. I mean, we set records the other day. So, I mean, yes. And even yesterday we set a record in Grand Forks. So kind of sliding back, but still well above average for this time of year.
Oh, man. Sounds good. Thank you, Lisa.